Hello, good evening. Quickly, I want to walk you through on how to apply for Canva Pro access. Now, Canva Pro is accessible to teachers for 3 years. That is, you apply and your application gets approved, you will be given access for 3 years. So, even if you are not a teacher, I'm going to show you how to walk through the process, even if you are not a teacher. So, just pay attention. Please be very attentive, because if you make any mistake, your application could get rejected or you could be disqualified. So pay close attention to what I'm going to show you now. So the first step, you launch your Canva app. So my Canva app is loading. Let's wait for it to load. Alright, so this is my Canva app. This is the new Outlook. Recently Canva upgraded their Outlook, so these are their homepage looks now. So the first thing you have to do is to tap on this place I'm marking. That is where your profile is. So you just tap there. Once you tap on it, this appears. So as you can see, this is my profile. You can see my name, Design Biz, if you can see it. Alright, so that is it. So what you want to do is to tap on settings. As you can see, this is settings. So you tap on settings. Once you tap on settings, you see details on your profile, your name, email address, or whatever. So what you need to do is come to this place where it is written, what will you be using Canva for? What will you be using Canva for? As you can see, mine is already set to teacher. So that is exactly what I want to do. So if you have Canva and you've not upgraded to Canva Pro, just come here. Yours could be on student, small business, large company. So depending on what you choose during registration, you see either students, large company, non-profit, but because we are applying for Canva education, that is for teachers in primary and secondary school, so we'll be tapping on teacher. So please don't fail, change yours to teacher. So we are done. Once we are done, we now go back and exit from the Canva app. Then we'll now go launch our browser. Maybe you have Chrome browser, so I will on my Chrome browser, and then we'll type this URL. So we'll go to this website, canva.com. As you can see, okay, it's already appearing there, canva.com/education. So let's just, since it's already appearing here, look at it, canva.com/education. So you tap on it, so it opens. So you come to where it is written over here, teachers get verified. This is where you click on. So you tap on teachers get verified. So they will now ask you how you want to log in. So you choose continue with Google or Google, depending on how you pronounce it. So I'm using this. See, it's telling me I'm signing back to Canva. I'll now click on continue. Now read it. Say primary and secondary school teachers get premium Canva for free. Take note, primary and secondary school teachers. So if you are applying, your application letter or whatever document you are using should either carry primary or secondary school. Don't go and use university or use nursery school or anything other than primary or secondary school. That will be the beginning of your failure. So please take notes, because I have signed in already. That's why you are seeing my email. Yes, in your case you will be asked to provide your school email. So once you log into the page, you'll be asked to provide your school email. Easy. So once you get here, do not provide any of your, maybe you are in secondary school or university, don't go and provide your school email. They will send the message there. So use your own email, the email you're using registering for Canva. That's the email you use. The email you use in registering for Canva when you sign up for Canva. So that's the email you use. So I'm going to use that now. Or mine is already there. So I'll just click on continue and wait for it to load. So now they are giving us idea on what type of document we should upload. So the document should carry school name, it should also carry recent date, and it should also carry your full name, your school name, and your teaching position. So before we upload the document, let me show you something. Yes, as you can see, this is what I used in applying for Canva Pro, and my application was approved. So this is it. This is what I used in applying for it. As you can see, the school name is there and with the logo clearly written. And then look at the heading, say employment confirmation letter. Look at the date, October 27, 2025. So you can see it's very recent. If you are doing yours, you shouldn't use a date that is very far from the current month or date. If you are using, you should give at least 2 to 3 days interval. For instance, you are applying today, which is let's say 29th October. So you can use 27 October or 26 October. So let it be a recent date. Okay, look at the name, AB Secondary School. Look at the contents. Look at this stamp. I designed this document in Canva. So I believe you know how to use Canva. So you can just log into Canva, create a Word document paper size, and then get all these elements in place. Then as for signature, you have to sign your signature, anybody's signature, and then upload it onto the Canva app on your design. Then for the phone number, you can use your phone number. Look at this web address. Just forget about the web address. This address here, if you can see it, it doesn't exist, so you can just use any name. You understand? So the most important thing, take note the name of the school. Take note the name of the school, either primary or secondary school, with any logo. Take note of that. Also the heading. There are other documents if you want to apply. There is a ID card, but I choose to use this one because it's easy. You can create this, so you can use this. Also take note of the date. The date must be a recent one. Look at it. Look at the stamp. Look at the signature and the head of department. Please take note. So for those of you that are wondering how to create this, if you find it hard to create this, you can quickly use this as guide. You can even use any AI app, upload this my own, then change the name. Don't use the same thing. If you use the same information you see here, Canva will reject your application and you get disqualified. So you have to be very careful. I'm not saying you should go and copy me, but just use this format as a guide to do your own. Most importantly, the name is very important. The date, just the signature of the person. As you can see, I use Joseph Prince. You can use any other name, it mustn't be your name. The only place your name comes in is in the body of the letter when you are writing. You understand? Then your address, the address of the school, you can use any address. The website, you can use any website. You can use your phone number. You understand? But just use this as a guide. Then after doing that, then you now go back to that page where we are registering. You say you should upload documents. So what you do, you select the document. You see now they're asking you, is it a pay slip, letter of employment, signed school letter, school ID card, teaching ID, teaching license, and all that. So in this case, we are using signed school letter. We assume that we requested for a letter of employment confirmation from the school, and that is why we have it. So this is the one we are using, signed school letter. So you just tap on it. And once you tap on it, you now choose the file you want to upload. So you choose the file you want to upload. So in this case, this is the letter I showed you. So I'm just using it as an example. So you choose that, can open. So it will be uploaded. So once you upload it, you click on continue. So now they are telling you that you should confirm your details, your full name and everything. Now the name you are going to use here is the name you use in applying. Then that's the name on that employment confirmation letter. In my case, I used I used Christopher. Okay, so let me assume this is the name I used. This is the name I used on the letter. Assuming this is the name I used on my full name, Dennis Emmanuel. My country is Nigeria. The school name. Make sure the school name tallies with the one on the document. So in this case, I'm going to type design this. Okay. Design this primary school. Remember, it's either primary school or secondary school. So once you are done, you tap add. It has been added. So the next thing you do is enter school address. School, that's the address on the document. Don't forget the address on the document. So I can decide to use 25. No, and take note, before you enter the address, look at this place where it says add manually. That's where you tap on. So tap on add manually, because if you type directly you might not get your address. Since you're adding a local address in your area, just tap on add manually and then you start typing the address. Let's see, number 25, bypass Maiduguri. Number 25, bypass Maiduguri. Now this place where it says apartments on the look, it says it's optional, so you can choose to add it or leave it, but in my case I'm going to leave it blank because it's not compulsory. The city is Maiduguri. The postal code, just look for any postal code in your area. I think that top Maiduguri should be 600 to 11. Now school website, that's the website on the documents you created, so you go ahead. So in my case I'm using designbiz.com. This website doesn't exist anywhere, it's just for the purpose of this training. So once you are done, you are asked to confirm your details. Check to make sure that all details is correct. Once you are done, tap on continue. Once you are done, and your application will be under review. Usually it takes up to 24 hours before you receive a reply from Canva, and sometimes it takes up to 7 days depending on the number of applications coming into their system. In my case it took 48 hours, so you could be lucky. Alright, for those of you that are asking how I generated that letter, let me show you. I'm going to show you 2 ways on how to generate or create the letter of employment confirmation. That is confirmation of employment letter, the one I showed you earlier. So let me show you. One of the ways is to use AI. So I'm going to use ChatGPT. So on my ChatGPT, as you can see, this is the letter I used. So I uploaded the letter. As you can see, this letter I showed, I uploaded letter, and then I now asked ChatGPT. I say change the design color from purple to emerald green. The school name from Biz Secondary School to Design Biz Primary School. Change the name Mr. Duval to Dennis Emmanuel. Change the website to designbiz.com and the signature to Paul Anthony. Also change the stamp and signature. So this is what ChatGPT gave me. Let me open the image so that you see. So at the end of the day, this is what ChatGPT generated. So, but the limitation with this is that it could only change the first name, but you can still see my initial name, which is Oppo, Mr. Oppo. You can see it there, still there. But this is the new name I asked it to change to, which ChatGPT did it. Now look at the logo it created and the name. I think I like it. The only disadvantage here is the signature part, so it could not include the stamp. I can only see the signature here of Paul Anthony, but no stamp. That is school stamp. And then if you look at the website, you can see that the website is not, let me zoom it so that you can see the website is nothing to write home. This is what AI can do. AI can do rubbish. See, this is not the website I asked it. DES@NB is very wrong. So in as much as you can use AI, you have to be very careful to study the details it creates to make sure that it's correct. If not, if you use this, Canva would know that you use AI to generate it, because you can actually spot the errors. Look at Canva Pro for teachers. Look at what it's giving me. Canva Pro for tetanus. So you can just try this at your own end and then check the the output if it's correct. If all the details are correct, you can use the letter, but if it's not correct, then I will show you the reliable way, which is the way I use. Like I told you earlier, I don't normally use this AI because it has limitations. Look at, I even asked it to modify some things, but look at where it now gave me the stamp. You can see I asked it to add the stamp, but see what it gave me. The name of the stamp is different from the name of the school. That is the name on the stamp, as you can see. So you can see that AI usually has limitation. So but you can try it at your own end. If it works for you, fine, you can use it. But if it doesn't work, let me show you another way, which is the most reliable way. So the most reliable way is for you to launch your Canva app, which I'm doing right now, and then you can either, in this method there are two ways. You either create a new design from start, that's from the beginning. As for me, I created a new design from start with a Word document. That is what I did. I created a new design from start. That is a blank document. Let me show you what I mean. So let me see documents. I'm typing documents on the search templates. Let me just see documents A4. Search. Let me search for A4 paper size. So you can see the example is giving me, but this is not what I actually want. Let me come to category and see what it does. So under this category, you can see all categories still loading. Let's give it some time to load. You can see documents. These are all blank documents. So depending on what you want, you can choose any of them and then begin your work from scratch. Let me open the blank document so that you see how it looks like. So it's showing you create blank. So you tap on this plus sign for you to create a blank. So it's loading. So this is an A4 paper size. This is how it looks like. It's still loading. So I believe you can see from here. Now you can start your design from scratch, but I'm not going to design anything. I'm just showing you how the page look like. Just close this. Canva is even showing you some template. Just close. I'm not going to show. For those of you that want me to teach you graphics design from start, that is Canva graphics, then you need a long training. That is another training for another day, but I'm just showing you how the layout of a new document is. So let's go back home. This is one of the ways. So from here now you can just start your design from start, but I'm not going to show you. You have to pay for it. So let me show you the second way. The second way, what you do, let me make it easy for you. You just come here and then type employment letter. That was on the search bar. Just type employment letter. So and then once you are done, you tap on search. So Canva will give you some templates with as you can see certificate of employment. So you can see there are different templates that Canva will give to you. So you keep searching until you see the one you are looking for. Let's just look for anyone here. Okay, let's go with this. Yes, this very one. Let's go with this. So you just tap on it. Remember, I said the first thing, once you launch your Canva app, it will bring you to this home page where you type employment letter or employment confirmation letter, or just type recommendation, anything letter. It will give you some samples of templates with what you with regards to your search input. So these are the arrays of input we had. So like I said, we are going with this, so we just go ahead and tap on this with the green design. You can see how it is now. So with this now you can start editing it. Okay, here what we have here is certificate of employment. You tap on it, you can change it to, okay, let's say confirmation of employment, confirmation of employment letter. I think that was the title of our letterhead, the one I used. So you can see, so you start editing. You can also change the dates. Like I said earlier, make sure you use the most current date on it. So you can change these dates. Anything you want to change, just tap on it. You can change the date to October, let's say October 27. No, let's take this one. October 27. Is there comma? 2025. So that's that. The name says is Kule Bede. So we can use this slow. So we can also change the name on this letter from Kule Bede or Bet or whatever. Let's say, let me just say Design Biz Primary School. Design Biz Primary School. So this one is going across the margin, so I'm going to tap on this and then drag this so that it can enter. So it's also touching this, so all I need to do is to hold this and also drag to reduce the size. Then I'll now bring it closer to the logo. Let me use notch button. Let me see if this font has a bold function, because some font doesn't have bold function. Okay, it has. Let me tap on bold. You can see now that the text is bold. So I hope you are following me. So in your case, like I said, make sure you do your own editing properly. If you are using this method, make sure you edit. You can change the name, change everything that you know could make your application go rejected. So you have to be very careful. So as for the stamp and signature, for the signature you have to sign a signature and then upload it. So let me show you. So you come to this gallery section where you see gallery, tap on it. So there's an option for camera, so you tap on camera because we want to take a snapshot. Then you now snap. Okay, this is a signature I want to snap. So you just go ahead and snap this signature. Like I said earlier, you have to upload a signature, sign a signature, snap it and upload. You can do that by coming to your gallery section where you have camera. and this is where you tap on it and then you snap the signature and then bring it onto your page. But at this point I don't need it, so I'm just showing you how to do it. So then as for the stamp, you come to this section where we have elements. This place, you tap on it, you tap on elements and wait. Once the page comes up, you now click on the tap on the search bar, then you search for stamp. Once you type stamp, you click on search and wait for it to load. So as you can see different stamp in graphics. So we have so many stamp here you can use. So there are different kinds of stamp. You can use this blank one that is showing blank and then to write your stuff. I mean this, you can decide to use it, any one of your choice. So you just go ahead and keep scrolling to see what you can use. I wanted to show you the one I use, but it's like the network is poor. Okay, let me just use this certified. So it's already on the page, so I'm going to resize this. I'll resize it and then bring it down towards where the signature or the signatory is, and resize it again, then bring it down. Notice that this spot is where your signature comes, so your signature should come on the stamp as your counter signing on the stamp. So if you bring your signature from your gallery, you now place it on this. I don't know if you understand. You can decide to create your own stamp by typing the custom name on the stamp. That is, the stamp could carry the name of the school to make it more authentic. So once you are done with all the editing, then remember the down side, the letter I showed you, the one I created, below here you should have a website, your address, website address. Don't forget those important notes. So once you are done, you now click on this arrow to download your design. This is what I'm talking about, this place. Just click on it to download. Just tap on download. You can download your design. You are downloading as PNG file because you require PNG, and then you download. So once you download, you now use it. So that is that for the letter, confirmation of employment letter. So let me show you the mail you receive if your application was approved. This is the mail I received. She says, "Welcome to Canva for Education. We are pleased to let you know that your Canva for Education application has been approved." So as you can see, my application was approved, so I received this email. So if your entire process is successful and you followed all this instruction, you'll get approved. It took 48 hours for them to approve me. So in your case, it might be less than that. Some persons have said that theirs was less than 24 hours. So it depends on the number of applications coming into their system. So you just follow the instruction and then you get good results. Thank you. So the next thing I want to show you is how you can, if your application is approved, how you can then sell to other people or add people to your team. Because what Canva does is that they make you the manager of your team, where you can add up to 500 people. That is 500 students. It is assume you are a teacher and you can add up to 500 students to your team. So that is the maximum number of persons you can add to your team. So it is done by adding them to your email. Let me quickly show you how it is done. So let's assume that your application has been approved by Canva team. and you want to start reselling Canva Pro to other people. So this is what you do. You launch your Canva app, you tap on your profile section where I showed you earlier. As you can see, I'm having Chris Emmanuel, Esther Gallant. So you come to where your team is. You look at it, showing me that I have 2 people. That's Chris Emmanuel. So you click on the down arrow where you see under team. Click on the down arrow. See where it says invite people with a plus sign. That's where you tap on invite people. So they're asking you, how do you want to invite people? Is it through link, through invite code, or through email? So I will recommend that you use email. So invite through email. So you can see. So anybody you want to invite, you can invite the person through this means, through their email address. Let me type design bees. Let me type design bees ng at gmail.com. So you can look at, you can add as many students as well. You see where you have the plus sign, it says add another. Then once you are done, you click on send invitation, and then Canva will send a message to your email instantly, inviting that person to join your team. So all the person needs to do is just to open his Gmail, just like what I'm doing. Let me go to my Gmail. Let me check the previous one I sent. Just open your Gmail and then check. See the message. Remember, I say reminder. They will even keep reminding you in case they sent you the first message and you did not respond. They will keep reminding you. You say reminder. C. Emmanuel has invited you to join their class on Canva. So all you just need to do is accept the invitation. Once you click on accept invitation, the person you are inviting automatically has Canva Pro and has access to all the premium features, background remover, Canva animator, and whatever. So that is that about Canva Pro. See, this is a reminder they sent to me. Let me show you the first message. This is the first message they sent. She has invited, C. Emmanuel has invited you to join their class on Canva. You are invited to a class. Join the class. You just tap on join the class, and then there you go. You are on Canva Pro. So that brings us to the end of the class. Please follow the steps I've shown you without any mistake. If you miss any, you could get blocked. Just make sure the address on the document you send with the address you are filling the form with, the logo is the same, the email must be your email, not school email. Then your name, the signature must be there, the stamp. Make everything authentic and you will not run into issues. If you have any problem, let me know. Thank you. Bye for now.